again, everybody. I am excited about this. This is a game I did not know a whole lot about until recently, but I wanted to take a very first look at it. I just installed it. I haven't played anything. I know a little bit about it. I've seen a little bit about it, but you're going to take a first look along with me today. This is a Wild West city builder called Depraved. And I'm just going to read real quickly from the Steam site what they say about the game, and then we're just going to dive right into it. It says, in Depraved, you are the leader of the pioneers in the Wild West. You're about to start your adventure in a procedurally generated world with only one carriage full of resources. Select a suitable place for your first settlement and procure building materials from Mother Nature or by trading to create a new home country for your residents. The happier your residents are, the faster your town will grow. Supply your residents with food and water so that they won't starve or die of thirst. Protect them against the weather and against illnesses by supplying them with clothes and firewood. You'll have to face numerous dangers. Storms, illnesses, bandits will strike at you, and also your own residents can become a danger if you do not meet their needs. Are you ready for the challenge? So we're going to take a look at this, and then, if it's really popular, maybe play a little more of it, but I do have another city builder going on right now with Ostrib, so I'd like to finish that one out, at least a couple more episodes before I dive into another one. But let's go ahead and take a look at this. So I don't really know a whole lot about what we're facing with the map size and difficulty and everything. I think we'll go ahead and difficulty on normal. Aggressive animals, bandits, Native Americans, and wild animals breed. Okay, that's cool. Generate random map. Let's do it. Okay, so here we have it, and I'm just kind of trying to get my bearings here a little bit with the movement and everything. A tribe formed nearby. That's interesting. So you can see, not real high-end graphics, but this is a kind of an independent studio. It's not a huge download. It was less than 1 gigabyte to get the download, so it's not, I don't think, going to be too taxing on your system. It doesn't appear to be anyway. So, and I don't know enough about this game to really know what it is that I'm looking for as far as where I want it kind of set up, but this looks like, okay, that's the railroad there. So it feels like maybe I probably don't want to be too far from the railroad. Okay, settler wagon. What do we do here? I guess we're going to get this going. Let's rotate. We'll put it up against the hill like this. Seems like the way to do this. So we got a stone mine right here behind, so I guess we'll probably want to get that going. All right, there's our people. New building available. What is the building? Okay, we got lots. There are not enough laborers in Pratt. Build more residential buildings to lure more laborers to towns. Another tribe formed nearby. So are we calling this Pratt? I feel like I want to change the name of this. Obviously, we got to go with something really cool like Tombstone. Okay, so we'll do that. So we've got a little bit of basic resources going on here. I suppose we're going to need... Actually, we don't have a lot that's... in the outhouse, your residents empty their bowels. All right, that seems like probably a necessary type thing to have. Let's go ahead and build an outhouse, shall we? I never thought I'd see the day when the first thing I would build in a game like this would be an outhouse. A resident of Tombstone is being attacked. Oh my gosh, dude, really? We've been here 5 minutes and we're being attacked by a wolf. Okay. All right, so we're going to have to deal with that. And they're obviously going to need a doctor now. I don't know that I have a doctor. Everybody's got a name. So here we go. Michael J. Lindsay. He's a pioneer. Here's his hunger, his thirst. He has no weapon. His religion. So they obviously have needs that need to be met. And you can see what those basic needs are. They're homeless. So we've got to get homes going. Transportation, logistics, and mining. What do we got here? Production, food, city. All right, so under city. Where is it that we build homes? Okay, I don't really see that anywhere. City overview. Let's take a look at this. So we can see our buildings, our house rental, our units, our hourly interest. So that's cool. I guess we can make money some different ways. Maximum produced goods. Here's a whole list of our entire settlement at the moment, which appears to be all guys except for we got Zilla right here. I'm assuming that's a girl. She might be the only one we have, though. So looking this over, before I can even build a shack for up to 3 tenants, it looks like they pay rent for that. I have to have a lumberjack and a sawmill. So we're going to build those things first. Lumberjack obviously seems like the place to be would be right over here by the trees. So we'll go ahead and get him going. I'm going to try to move around here a little bit. I guess that's the border. in which I can build to start. So I guess it's a good thing that I built near some trees. And then we'll get our sawmill going as well, and we'll stick that right next to the lumberjack. Okay, let's unpause. Does anybody have a weapon with which they can help this guy that's obviously going to get killed by these wolves? Dude, you want to maybe, I don't know, come over here instead of where you are? Oh, we're getting our town hall built. Somebody going to go help him? It looks like they are. And he's dead. Oh my gosh. Now the rest of them are going to come help. Maybe they just didn't like that particular gentleman and they wanted to let him die. Nobody's got a weapon, though. We're going to need some weapons. Yeah, I know they're being attacked, but hopefully they're fighting back now. And they're going to deal with these wolves. This is what I get for having aggressive animals, I guess. Is anybody actually working on the building project? I guess not. They're all fighting the wolves at the moment. With little success. What do we got here? We got a friendly boar, some friendly stags. Alright, so we're kind of, I guess, dealing with those guys. Let's skip ahead a bit. Alright, so we've got our outhouse. And as I click on the town hall, one of the things I saw that I could select is manually arm residents versus automatically arm residents. So I'm not really sure the difference here, but I don't know that we have any weapons available to us at the moment. I know they're homeless. We're working on it, guys. So now you can see that everybody's got guns, and that probably would have been very helpful for me to know before I lost a resident to death and 3 more were injured. Do we have to bury the guy? Do we have cemeteries available to us at the moment? It appears not. So we can build a warehouse. We can build a bridge. Yeah, I know they need a doctor. I'm not entirely sure what to do about that. Can I just summon a doctor to the area? I don't know. So we're just about done building our sawmill. And what do we have coming here? A trader. That's some pretty good news, actually. Let's see what he's got. He's going to keep on riding through. I guess he's not really stopping here. We probably need something to do that. All right, so now that we have our sawmill, we can start building some shacks for our people. Give them somewhere to live. And I guess we'll put those right here near the center of town. I know they need doctors. I can't go too far away, though, because I don't have a lot of room here. A resident has died in Tombstone, yes. We don't have enough laborers now, so build more residential buildings to get more of them going. So these folks that are injured, apparently, this lady's like bleeding as she walks. So it seems like these other folks are probably all going to die. So we're going to immediately be down to like 7 residents in town. So yeah, that's the Wild West. I mean, that's part of the cost of doing business, no? I'm trying to get this thing rotated. Okay, T and R are the way to rotate things. So, all right, that'll give me room for the 9 residents that I currently have, although I think I have 8 now. Yeah, I do. And there, another one died, so we're down to 7. I don't think I have a cemetery right now. Okay, here's transport routes. We're looking at those. So we've got the waterway right there. We've got the train right here. Just kind of learning all this as I go along. Population levels, you can see those things there. So looking at the homes, we've got the first shack built. The second one's going up. Just looking at things like lumberjack here, you can see you can unlock a second lumberjack worker slot for $250. So everything costs a little bit of money in order to make those things happen there. We got one more person who's kind of limping around and bleeding. She'll probably die here before long. But at least everybody will have a home. We're down to 7 residents now. We're about to be down to 6, it appears. All right, another resident died. We're down to 6. So we've got enough housing for our 6 residents. Obviously, we need more, so we'll get this third one built. I'm also working on a stonemason right here near the stone mine. And then we're going to work on a hunter so we can start getting some food. So that seems kind of like the basics. I guess we would need some water. We don't have... Okay, so we can unlock Undertaker for $200 when we have 12 pioneers. You can see here, cemetery also need 12 pioneers. So different things require a certain number of pioneers or settlers, and then you unlock those things. I've got 17, almost 18,000 in money, so I've obviously got the money to do those things. if and when the time comes. It takes 5,000 to expand your territory. So let's go ahead and fast forward to getting these things done. Hey, we got some new people joining. That's awesome. So for the first time that's happening, we need a stonemason. And the working area of one of the workers is empty. So I guess we've got to figure out how to... we got to assign a new area. Okay, so let's see how this works. Production pause, instant pickup goods, destroy, no. How do we figure out setting his working area? There we go. So, does that allow him to go after this stone mine? I guess not. So, we must have to build a mine to do that. So there's a quarry over here. Looks like that works. So I should have built that over here. But once we actually get this stone mine, we'll be in good shape. Looks like some folks have parked their horses. So our new residents actually have horses. So we're back up to 9. So I think we need more laborers. We need more residential buildings in order to get that number up to that magic 12. So that we can unlock a bunch of new available buildings and resources and the whole bit. So I'm going to build them right there. So this is kind of cool, and it's little details like this that I really appreciate. As you look at these shacks, like this one, they're all different. You know, they've got like a little hide, kind of like a modern, like a tarp would be today, kind of covering a spot that obviously needs fixed. They've got things hanging out to dry on different parts of the shack. So little things like that I really appreciate. So we've got our hunter going now, our huntress, I should say, Manuelita Beagle. And I'm actually going to go ahead and unlock another worker slot. We'll assign a laborer to be a second hunter so we can make sure we're gathering plenty of food. We've got 16 meat available right now, but I feel like I want to have a little more than that. So, all right, we're up to 12. So now we've got a whole bunch more available options to us. Cemetery? Yeah, I guess we're going to have a cemetery here in Tombstone. I feel like very quickly our area is getting kind of overrun. So it seems like maybe we're going to need to expand our borders. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, the Indians, the local Native American population, not fans of what we've done. Understandable. Understandable. So let's go ahead and look. Cemetery, stable. Stable serves the purpose of lodging the horses in town. Horses without lodging die of hunger after a while. Seems important. So let's go ahead and we're going to throw the stable right next to the kind of the main drag here, the town hall. We'll throw it right in there, right in front of the outhouse. So let's go ahead and get that built. I guess we're going to need the cemetery, so let's go ahead and do that as well. We've got a hunter that needs a rifle. And what else? We've got the stable. Then we've got a doctor. Yeah, gonna need that too. Could have used that a while ago. Let's not put the doctor next to the cemetery. My doctor growing up when I was a kid was actually right next door to the funeral home in town, which seemed less than ideal, but they were a good doctor, so not a big deal. So we can actually look at these Native Americans on the map. You can see this one here. They're actually really close to us. And then let's see where these other ones are. Algonquin. They're even closer to us. Take a look at this. I mean, they're right there, and I'm right here. So we're very quickly going to be coming in contact with them. I'm not real thrilled about that. A resident of Tombstone's being attacked by a wolf. Okay. Where are the people with the rifles? Can we get them, please? Seems important. Oh, boy. We got another one who died from a wild animal. Oh, this is killing me. No, it's killing him, actually. So now we can build a well, and you can see here that depending on where you put it, it tells you the amount of water that's available. So we're going to go right here, right out in front of the town hall. It looks like an excellent spot to build a well. Let's look at what else is available to us. A woodcutter, which turns logs into firewood. That seems kind of like an important thing to have. So let's go ahead and put them out here. I guess that's different than a lumberjack. Transportation, logistics, and mining. Warehouse, a bridge. So warehouse offers space for 9 piles of goods. Let's go ahead and stick one of those right here. We've got a lot of things we're working on right now. We've got the cemetery right here that's complete. We're working on the doctor's office now. Hopefully that'll actually bring a doctor into town. I love when it gets to nighttime. It's just kind of a cool look. All of our horses are now in the stable. So I'm looking now at the diplomacy screen on here, and you can see how these natives are not too thrilled with me. And you can pay tribute for 1,000. I don't know how far it's going to move this, but it feels like, since I'm not in a really strong position, oh, that didn't move it really nearly as much as I would like. It seems like several more thousand are going to be needed, and that's just not something I have available to me right now. I'm going to continue building up my village. I need to get some additional settlers here. So, well, not settlers. I guess they're considered pioneers right now. I need to get some more people is the bottom line. So we're going to throw up a couple more of these. Get ourselves up to 20. Just about done with the doctor. We just need one more piece of stone, and we'll have the doctor's house built. That's a nice thing to have. It is summer, by the way. A gunslinger is on his way to Tombstone. Bandits have settled down close to Tombstone. So we've got an issue here that we're going to have to deal with. There's 3 of them from the Dalton gang. Oh, boy. And I really don't feel prepared for such a thing. If you can see here, we can look and see how many of our residents are armed. And it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. And I doubt they're going to be able to take on 3 of them. So I don't know what this means, that this gunslinger is coming to town. I don't know what he's going to want. Oh, we can hire him. Excellent. We can hire the gunslinger for $25. That seems like a really good investment. Redmond Preacher. Love the name. So we don't have enough laborers in town. Oh, we're working on our well. So, all right. So what's the deal with our gunslinger? Is he just going to live here? Is that what that means? I think it does. He's homeless. We're looking for, yeah, we're working on more shelters, man. We're working on it. Do we have a doctor now? We do. Dr. Camille Donaldson. Good to have a doctor. So you notice that every so often the trader, he comes in through here, and I hadn't been able to click on him. That's because you have to actually set the trading amount in your town hall. What you want to buy, what you want to sell, etc. So I bought some Winchesters, so we have some more rifles. That'll be very helpful. This resource has arrived and is located in the town hall storage. Wait until a laborer empties the slot. We also bought some metal parts. So once those are emptied, then we can set what else we might need to buy. I'm down to $9,000, so I got to be a little careful of that. Got a second gunslinger, Leartis McNichols. We're going to go ahead and hire him too. I can never have too many of those as far as I'm concerned. So 2 gunslingers now in town. We've got 14 residents, and with that, it appears we've got a new building that's available. Our well is complete, so that might have something to do with that as well. As you look at the different buildings, some of them require pioneers, some of them require what are called settlers, and settlers are like the next class up, and the way you get those is by providing additional needs, things like bread, clothing, water. So as our village gets more versatile with the things that we have available, we're going to get those additional types of residents available. So right here you can see the needs of different types: pioneers, settlers, merchants. I believe the more we provide these needs, the more we'll start to see those types of residents come. Right now it's just 14 pioneers, 0 settlers, and 0 merchants. So eventually we'll get those upgraded, but I don't think that'll all happen here in this first look today. So I queued up buying bread and alcohol because those are 2 of the needs for settlers. I want to see if just by buying some of those things, whether or not that'll cause settlers to appear. And I'm assuming once we have settlers, we're going to be able to upgrade to a different kind of home, which we don't have right now. But it's taken forever to get these shacks built. I don't know if it's because I just don't have enough workers to get it done. And so therefore, as I get more shacks built and more people come, I should be able to then build more shacks quicker. So it's just taking forever to get these things built right now. So new building available is the rail station, which obviously is going to have to be built over by the rails, and we are not that close to that. I, in hindsight, kind of wish I had built a little closer to the rail station. And it says here that building the rail station offers you contracts that you can do for money. It can only be built on existing rails. So obviously I kind of messed up a bit in how I chose to do that. These are all decorative buildings, which we're not going to waste our money on right now. But we're very close to getting up to that 20 pioneer total. As we're building these additional homes, we're finally getting enough workers. And so each one of these homes has allowed the next one to be built just a little bit faster. All right, we now have tailors available. So I just queued up building the Undertaker, so that'll happen first, but then our tailor will be next. And I guess we should put them here in town somewhere handy. So let's throw the tailor right here. Don't really need the stonemason to have kind of a nice storefront area there, but having the tailor real close to our residence I think will work out nicely. Our one gunslinger, he's kind of bored. He's got nothing to do really. Maybe we should send... There we go. Oh, we had him paused for some reason. I'm not sure why that was, but we'll keep our gunslingers kind of occupied watching the area. We're up to 18 pioneers now, which means we have 7 laborers, plus whatever we need among these other folks. I think we'll go ahead and hire another worker there. We've got enough laborers that we can kind of assign some to other tasks, some specialty tasks. We have entered fall, so I'm getting a little nervous knowing that winter's coming because I don't know what to expect. I don't know how I should prepare, having not gone through a winter on this game yet. You know, I just don't know how I feel about that. But, you know, while I'm thinking about it, I didn't mention this at the top, but this game is available on Steam. I believe the full release is not set until September, so it's still in early release, still working out bugs. You can see there's a little button right here to click on the bugs, and I'm noticing it glitches a little bit the further I go in the game, the more that I'm building, so expect those kind of things. But right now, between now, I think, and the first week in April, it's on sale. It's only like a $12 game, so nice deal if you're looking for something like this and you like this kind of era. Got another gunslinger on the way. I don't feel like I need to hire a third. I feel like that would just get too expensive for me. A building in Tombstone is being attacked. What? Oh, this guy, this bandit. Okay, so this is where we need our gunslingers. This is why we hired the gunslingers. So let's get everybody. I don't know if he went right after my doctor. So the doctor shot back. The doctor killed him. Oh, that's fantastic. The building's on fire, but our doctor killed... Here's the problem. Can the doctor treat herself, I guess is the question. And she really probably should get away from the burning building. All right, can we put this thing out? How does this work? I don't know how this works. Do we have... I mean, do people go running for the well and do this automatically? So we got another bandit over here, it looks like, from the Dalton gang. So... unfortunately, it seems like maybe our people are not really kind of up to the challenge on their own. Do we need to tell these people to do this? I don't know. Let me look around a little bit. Offensive units attack bandits and dangerous animals within eye contact. I guess not. So we need to get them in eye contact, I guess. This guy just... Oh, he must have been shot and died. Oh, I don't know what's going on here. There's these little handcuff things going on here. So, holy cow. Okay, I don't think our doctor's house is going to be saved. It doesn't appear anybody's in any hurry to put it out. So, we're probably going to have to build another one. And this is a bit of a problem because our doctor is the one who needs a doctor. So, what's going on here? Oh, they came to drag the body away. They're going to bury this guy. Oh, no, they're going to... Oh, the Undertaker. Nice. So Undertaker is also a woman. All right. We need to build a new doctor's house to hopefully treat this person effectively before it's too late. But it's going to take a while to get this built. And I feel like maybe the doctor is the kind of building that we don't want to have out on the edge of town anymore. So it's not the first thing that gets attacked the next time. So let's go ahead and find a decent place for it right down here in the center of town. All right, I want to watch the Undertaker bury this bandit who came and attacked my town. There we go. She dug a hole in the cemetery. A resident in Tombstone was murdered. He must be buried. The criminal activity rate has risen. Who was murdered and why? How do we find out? Cause of death, murder. Okay, that's an issue that's going to need to be dealt with. We can build silos, water towers. How do we go about getting ourselves? We can get a fort, a watchtower, a trading post. How do we get ourselves some protection, like I don't know, a police, town marshal? We can build crop fields now to grow crops. So we're starting to unlock a lot more options here. Here's a hotel, saloon, a wooden church, a gallows. Yes, to hang criminals and reduce crime in the city. And there's a sheriff. We need 5 settlers to get a sheriff. So I'm going to probably wrap it up here very soon. Wait, please don't tell me a second resident was murdered. Okay, we've got murder happening like crazy right now. And I don't know how to stop it, because I can't build any of the things I need in order to stop it. So, yeah, okay. So that's interesting to think about. We've got to start getting some settlers in town so we can unlock some of those available options that we're desperately going to need. But we'll go ahead and stop it right there. Let me know what you think about that. Use the comment section below. I'll put a link in the description that will take you to the Steam store for the game. This is something you want to see more of. I'll probably come back and revisit it once I finish up with Austria. If I've got maybe an episode or 2 left with that. I don't want to be doing too many things all at once, but if this is something you're interested in, we'll definitely revisit it. I'm having fun with it. I'm excited to dive into some more of these options and to see what happens. I like the little bit of a story to it with murders happening and things like that. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you again soon.